Hey folks, welcome to Special Spice.
Tonight we're going into Disneyland to check out Star Wars Season of the Force.
We're gonna try some Star Wars themed food and drink and let you all know which ones are worth it.
We'll also ride some rides to a galaxy far, far away and see if we can spot Batu's newest resident, Luke Skywalker.
And we'll end the night with the Skywalker Saga projection show. So come along, let's have some fun.
Do it.
Season of the Force runs from March 28th through May 11th, and the events are split between Tomorrowland and Galaxy's Edge. Well, we're gonna start in Tomorrowland at Galactic Grill because they have some special treats.
Let's do it. The Galactic Grill. Yoda stainless steel tumbler, Darth Vader premium mug, Skywalker lightsaber swizzle stick, Grogu sipper, and we'll be trying the Pico Punch.
So they have new stainless steel tumblers for Season of the Force. That is one of them. And they've had this Grogu sipper for a while, but I have yet to buy it, but I stare at it every single time and I love it. Like, look at that cutie. Look at that funny little thing in the soup. They have some special Star Wars churros right now that look like blue and red lightsabers. So I'm about to try the Pico Punch. We got it at Galactic Grill. It's pineapple juice, lime juice, and coconut milk with pineapple chunks and a blue lotus root. It looks crazy and really fun. So here we go. Ooh. Wow. That is, bubbles. That is really good, actually. That is refreshing and creamy, and the color is startling, but it's delicious, so highly recommend. I wouldn't think that like acidic lime would go with coconut so well, but it really does. So I would actually give this a 5 out of 5. I really like it.
Pico status supreme. Ooh, this is a treat. I like this a lot.
But up next, we're getting a Star Wars pretzel from Astronauts. How cute is that name? It is going to be the Pico pretzel for Season of the Force. Cream cheese filled pretzel with taro, sweetened condensed milk, topped with, it's Oreos. It's Oreos. But it says chocolate cream cookie crumbles because they are not allowed to use the Oreo name. Thank you.
Looking forward to this one. I don't know what this is, but I'm looking forward to eating it. This is a pretzel? Cool, I think I got all the flavors in this bite. Let's check it out. It's like the cream cheese pretzel, but times 1,000. Intense flavors, very sweet, delicious, but I could definitely not eat one on my own. This is a 4 out of 5 if you have maybe half of it.
The Pico pretzel is named after the Pico community, which is a river community on the outer rim of the planet Batu, which is what Galaxy's Edge is based off of. I do not know if they like to eat taro condensed cream cheese pretzels, but I do.
And they have a lot of cream cheese in their community and a large swath of Oreos.
So now that we've almost eaten this entire thing in like 30 seconds, I'm revising our rating. It is most definitely a 5 out of 5. It is delightful.
I agree. It's just too good.
It's so good.
So there's a lot of new Star Wars merch for the event. And at Star Trader in Tomorrowland, you will find a chunk of it. So we're gonna check it out.
I love Star Wars merch. They have a crossbody bag. Okay.
Do you wear those, Mo?
No.
No? Well,
But do I want it just because it's Star Wars at the moment? Yes.
it's a good time to start on May 4th.
This is cute. I like his little lightsaber. You know, it'd be really awesome if it lit up. Does it light up? It doesn't, but that's okay. What is this? It's a water bottle. So you literally put your water in there and your water is going to glow red. Can you see that?
Ooh, nice.
They have one of these in Galaxy's Edge, and it's a bigger one, and the whole thing comes out. I actually really want one of those, but this is pretty cool too. So they have some really cute ears for Season of the Force. That's the Death Star as your ears. And then this one is Darth Vader. But look at this little red bow. I feel like that's adorable. I have never been an ears kind of gal, but I might start. So the create your own headbands, they have come out with new Star Wars ones for Season of the Force. You can mix good and evil on your headband if you want. There's an Ewok one, a R2-D2, a Darth Vader. Look how cute this little plushy velvet head is. Velvet, leather.
Is it real leather?
A Stormtrooper? I don't think
Genuine?
Pleather. And then look at this old man Yoda! This kills me. It's like my grandpa.
So they have a 80s inspired collection, such as this fanny pack. A little bit of a 80s punk feel with the hot pink. Also, right here, a little 80s punk, daddy, and princess.
How's it?
Ooh, I like it.
Look what happens. You ready? The audible gasp. I love things that light up. What are we gonna do next, babe?
We are going to ride Hyperspace Mountain.
Are you gonna get that shirt to ride with it?
That'd be cool.
It's a pretty cool shirt.
So, controversial opinion. I like Season of the Force, but I wish it was concentrated in Galaxy's Edge. In fact, I wish all of Star Wars merch, all of Star Wars activities, rides were all in Galaxy's Edge. Because Tomorrowland is supposedly about the future and tomorrow, and Star Wars is a long time ago in the past. And it just doesn't fit, and we already have a Star Wars land, so put Star Wars stuff in Star Wars land. Fun Star Wars window display. How much to purchase R2-D2? What about C-3PO? I love this juxtaposition here. We have the ever popular Death Star popcorn bucket, and then right next to it, Thumper, the spring popcorn bucket. So we have darkness and destroying planets, and then new life, spring, and bunnies.
We're about to ride Hyperspace Mountain.
Mo, what you slinging?
Does anybody else recognize this crazy, ridiculous, padded, giant stick?
What is it?
It's my lightsaber.
Oh, cool. Do you think they'll let it on Hyperspace Mountain?
I actually don't know what to do with it. I've never ridden Hyperspace Mountain with it.
Stops. Follow all pre-launch procedures, including stowing hats, glasses, and all loose possessions in the cargo pouch.
Ready?
Report in. Blue 6 standing by. Blue 2 standing by. Blue 4 here. Blue 5 standing by. Blue 3 standing by. Blue 7 standing by. Cut it off, pilots. All wings prepare to jump into hyperspace on my mark. Punch it!
We just got off Hyperspace Mountain. How'd you feel about it, Mom?
It was really fun, but you know what? It didn't feel as fast as I thought it was going to, but the music was awesome to hear, and it just gets you pumped up even more because, you know what? Who doesn't like just all those lights with the Star Wars music, you just feel so immersed in it, and it is awesome.
Yeah, my favorite part is when I think it's an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter right in front of you, and then you drop down all of a sudden and you get a good stomach feel. So that part's fun. It's cool to see the images like projected on the sides, because normal Space Mountain, there's not a lot to like look at. It's just kind of like stars and speed. But I agree with Mo. I thought Hyperspace Mountain was usually significantly faster. Like I've read it goes up to 44 miles per hour, but this didn't feel like it. This felt kind of like your standard speed of Space Mountain. So, but it was fun though. We enjoyed it.
Pro tip though, I would not drink something super sweet right before it, because wow, I forgot what it feels like to feel a little motion sick. I drank that Pico Punch right before and had that Pico Pretzel. Oh my god, Pico Pica. And my stomach is definitely in hyperspace right now.
True.
Where are we headed?
We're headed to Galaxy's Edge to see more Season of the Force.
Woohoo! They're excited too.
It's wild how empty it is right now.
That is true.
Star Wars Festival, but the Star Wars land looks empty.
Duck in the corridor.
And here is Savi's workshop. Mo, tell them about Savi's, your experience.
Oh man, that was one of the best experiences. It was a birthday gift, and you get to go into a room and it's a whole song and dance. There's really magical moments. I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but I'm sure there's a million videos out there. But gosh, at one point you like could be moved to tears. And Yoda speaks to you, and it's just so good. And you get to customize and make your own lightsaber. So, hence this one.
She will show it in its full glory soon. You've been teasing. It's coming.
It's right.
Some newly established lightsabers coming out. New to the Force. We like Star Wars Land more during sunset and then like in the early dark hours, because it really glows more and really comes into its own. What are we gonna check out next?
We're going to check out Ronto Roasters for a fried falafel.
Ooh.
I'm hoping.
Correction. Maintain current rotation speed.
So we're getting this fried falafel cheese skewer with crispy potato, mustard, cheese dipping sauce. I hope it's good. They also have a Keshian spiced milk tea. We're not getting that because we already had the sweet drink and I'm a little sweeted out. And a pijali wrap. Yum. This is the coaxium sipper, where if you pop that open, there's a container that comes out for your beverage. They also have a sap tap cup and the acid spitter orb sipper. Oh, it's my favorite! Hi, Chewie! Hi! I love him! He's my favorite!
So tall.
I know. Like genuinely tall. Look at that person next to him. So this is the fried falafel skewer. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. But a falafel is a giant four-legged beast that people ride in the Star Wars galaxy. And I hope it's good. There's cheese in here and potatoes covering it. So here we go. So that's just straight up white cheese in there. I thought it was gonna be like cheddar. Nope. I feel like it's string cheese. Okay, let's try it with a dipping sauce. It comes with a mustard cheese dipping sauce. Here we go.
Whoa. Falumpa wampa. Falumpa doodle.
Okay, that's way better. Without it alone, it's just pretty plain. Just white cheese and potatoes and cornbread, or corn dog breading, so Not a whole lot of flavor going on, but once you get the mustard cheese dipping sauce in there, nice acid, a little cream, salt, much better. I would say this is like a 3.5 out of 5. It's okay.
They're hiding from the stormtroopers, I guess. So you can see the stormtroopers over that way.
He's so
Entertainment while you fill your bottle.
Can't a girl just get her water in peace?
We are looking for Luke Skywalker, the new resident of this land. We do not know if he is out at this hour, but we believe he's been hanging out near the Millennium Falcon, so one can hope that we will spot this Jedi. It's a great vantage point here, next to the Millennium Falcon. No Luke currently, but Chewie just exited, so maybe they're making room for a young Skywalker to come out. So here's a question. I know there was talk of wanting to keep with the timeline in Galaxy's Edge, but in the newer Star Wars movies, Rey meets Luke, the older Luke, and she's trained by him. So I was always wondering, why couldn't we just have the older Luke Skywalker in this land? I'm fine with the young one as well, but if they wanted to keep the timeline, the older one would have been just fine when they opened.
I think a lot of people were in love with Han Solo, but I wanted to be Chewie's best friend. I didn't want to be in love with Han Solo. I wanted to be Han Solo.
Where are we going next, Mo?
To Oga's Cantina.
All right. Yeah. That DJ is going bonkers over there. He was like blah 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 blah. I've never heard this song at Oga's.
It's cute.
They'll never sell the mug without the drink.
Standing at the bar is always our favorite spot, and it's honestly the best spot because you have your own space. In the booth, you're really crowded, and you have to like pack like almost 12 people into a booth space, and it gets tight.
I agree.
Standing room only, but
Also better service because there's people right there waiting for you.
exactly.
Yeah. And the DJ is still going, still singing. Blah 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 blah.
Cheers to Season of the Force.
Cheers.
Yum.
What did you get, Mo?
We got the Bad Motivator IPA. It's delightful. It's a Meet the Sortiki. It's so cute. This is our new friend Sam. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
And our wonderful bartender Fred, who's about to go to Japan for Star Wars Celebration this year.
And you can buy this new tiki mug for $48.
Yes.
Something's happening.
Oh no. Fix it. Fix it. Oh. Woo! Yeah.
Hi there, customers. Get started. Always wanted to do this. Let's get to cruising altitude with a tribute to a song that swept the galaxy.
Yeah. They're cute. I love Star Wars Land at night is so fun. So Rise of the Resistance broke down, so we're unable to ride it, but we're gonna check out the Skywalker Saga projection show.
Let's do it.
So excited! So we're about to see the Skywalker Saga projection show. As you can see behind me, it is really packed. And if you want to come see the show, they have 2 showings right now that I know of, 8:30 and 9:30. And everyone started getting here a lot earlier than we thought.
I'm ready.
Smugglers and scoundrels, pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers, welcome. My name is Tohan Lej, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy.
There was prophecy about this boy. That much was clear. The Force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The boy matured, and a love blossomed between a powerful queen and a noble knight. The path forward was bright. Fear of losing the ones he loves. A darkness began to rise. Now an enemy is forged. And a young girl embraced her calling as a leader. A young Jedi learned the old ways. brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker.
I don't know if it's gonna turn on.
Skywalker! Skywalker!
Yeah!
Woo-hoo!
Skywalker!
That was awesome. What'd you think?
Skywalker! It's interesting that they're really doubling down now on the original trilogy. Luke is in Galaxy's Edge, and the show is the original trilogy, which is cool because I think for a while they were trying to keep everything separate and focus on the newer Disney Star Wars, which I like those also. But the original, of course, is the classic. So this was a great show. The projections were great. My neck hurts a little because we're very close, but I enjoyed it.
Yes, the angle at which we are standing, wow, it is steep, but wow, that was an incredible projection show.
Yeah,
Woo!
glad we saw it.
Yes. Get it, sir, get it. So sick.
Do you remember the computer game X-Wing versus TIE Fighter? I never played, but my brother did. And in the Grand Californian lobby, Mo found the galactic creation.
That's a giant Rice Krispie covered in fondant. Like, look at that.
We missed it this time, but 4 and 7:30, gather around the piano for Star Wars music. Thank you so much for joining us as we checked out the Season of the Force.
It was a fantastic night. I absolutely loved the Skywalker Saga projection show. That was the first time I've ever seen it, and it's moving, to be honest. If you have a lightsaber, you should bring it. You're gonna want to use it.
You're gonna want one. Yeah, so in the past we kind of walked on by Season of the Force just to, ride other rides and do other things, but it was cool to actually have a Star Wars themed night and really soak it in.
It's kind of surprising that I've never really done this, even though I'm such a huge Star Wars fan. I think I basically squeal the entire time on Hyperspace Mountain. I'm just like, so I love every moment of this. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember to stay curious and stay grateful.
Stay spicy, my friends.
May the Force be with you, my friends.
And also with you.